everybody, this is B with a February book of the month. Well, book of the month of February, and it is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I know it's a little late getting into it. I know the movies came out. I haven't seen the movie. I felt a little bit sorry. But anyway, a little late getting into it because, of course, it's a trend romantic series like the Dear Johns or anything that Nicholas Sparks came out with, and that's his name. Yep. I've already read some of his books, so it's kind of bad I can't remember his name. But anyway, so I saw it at a garage sale, so that's how I got this book for, I think it was $3 I paid for, and it's normally $12.99 in Canadian, $14.99. But anyway, let's not be technical. So I thought it was gonna be a corny, cheesy book, but it was actually really easy to read. I actually quite enjoyed it. I would consider it a good young adult teenage romantic book. There you go. I can see why it's kind of a good movie. Well, they said it was a good movie, but it's very symptomatic storyline. There you go. If you guys don't know what it's about a girl who has cancer, will recover from cancer. I mean, she still could relapse, lung cancer, and she meets this boy, and he's also recovering from cancer, bone cancer, that he lost one of his limbs, and so it's about a love story about them, how they were in love with each other. I will not tell you the end. I mean, if those who follow the movie or the book, they will know, but if those who are new, who are just seeing, what's going on, like, what's so great about it. Normally, this type of literature, I'm really not into, even if it's simple. I just try to avoid them because they follow the low cliche, cheesy romantic comedies. It's got some humor to it, little morbid humor, sort of, but it's not like where a teenager can't read it. So it is a very good read. It is a simple read. There's about, I think, 313 pages, so it's a medium read if you actually sit down and read it. But it's not that bad, honestly. So if you want like a teenager, if you're looking for something for a teenager, young adult, or just any adult that likes like trendy, like romantic books, this will be your best bet. If you're lucky, find it where you can find it cheaper instead of paying for the whole 13 if you don't want to pay that much for a book. I just happened to come across it, so that's the only reason why I bought it. I was intentionally not going to read it anyway because, like I said, I usually don't follow much trend much, but unless I'm really bored and just like, hey, it's right there, might as well get it. And it just happened to be the case. It's right there, can't beat $3, so why not? And plus, there's really no other good books I found at garage sales except this book. Seemed the only one that, like, fancied my curiosity. So I grabbed it, and it was pretty good. There are some parts of it that, like, I question what they're saying because just how it's dialogued. But otherwise it's an easy read. Sometimes I had to reread it to understand it because just like I said, how they go back and forth, the characters, when they talk with their morbid comedy, basically. And I'm not saying like it's bad comedy, it's good comedy. It's just, for most, it would be, or just basic people or normal people, they might find a little morbid to joke about, kind of uncommon to joke about, but otherwise it was a good read. I did get in my feelings a few times in this book, so if you're very sensitive, like, emotionally, you will cry. And I did cry. I probably had a good cry after, like, before I finished reading this, and then I was still wiping my tears after I was done. So, yeah. That being said, you will shed a few tears if, you know, you're a highly emotional person. So, I mean, even if you weren't highly emotional, you still may get a few tears or get teary-eyed. But it's a really good book. It's really touching, and it kind of just shows, like, I guess through a young person's perspective on things, whether it's, you know, cancer or death or love or loss or just anything in general. So, yeah, it's a really good book. It's a highly recommend, not just because it's a trend book, but it's because, you know, it's a really good book. So, the book is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. You can probably find it off of the Penguin books because Penguins publish it and it distributes it. So the site is www.penguin.com/teens. Of course, you can probably go to the author's website and get books, or you can go to BAM Books A Million or anything that sells books. But yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. But yeah, I would recommend this book. So check it out. And then you can also check me on other social medias, and everything will be in the description box. And thank you for tuning in. See ya.